Letter writing. The letter writing should be written in block format. In block format, the entire text is left aligned and single spaced. Formal letter. The sender's address should be written with the applicant's name. The word from should not be written. Each part of the address should be in a separate line. Use a comma to separate each part of the address except the last one, which marks the end of the address with full stop. The information in the address should be in a proper order. It should be followed by date. The format of the date should be as follows: 22nd May 2020. The recipient's address should be written below the sender's address after leaving one line. The word to should not be written. After writing the sender's address, leave one line and write the word subject followed by a colon. Then write the subject line. Only formal letters contain the subject line. The subject line of a formal letter is the portion of the letter which immediately conveys to the recipient the subject of the letter. After leaving one line below the subject line, you should write the salutation, that is, Sir or Madam, followed by a comma. Then begin to write the body of the letter. The content should be written in minimum 3 paragraphs. One line should be left after each paragraph. Then end the letter with a letter closing. For business letters, the letter closing is yours sincerely, followed by a comma. If the letter is written to the school, it will end with yours obediently, followed by a comma. After that, the name of the sender's name should be written. Informal letter. The sender's address should be written without the name. The word from should not be written. Recipient's address should not be written for an informal letter. Each part of the address should be in a separate line, followed by a comma, except for the last part, which should be followed by a full stop. The information in the address should be in proper order. The address should be followed by date. The format of the date should be as follows: 22nd May 2020. After leaving one line, the salutation, dear friend or father or uncle, etc. should be written followed by a comma. Then comes the body of the letter. The contents should be written in minimum 3 paragraphs. One line should be left after each paragraph. Then you should write the letter closing. End the informal letter with the letter closings: your loving friend or daughter, son, etc., followed by comma. After that, the sender's name should be written. Information transfer. Verbal to non-verbal. The title should be written in title case and should be double underlined. In title case, major words are capitalized. Minor words, that is, 3 letters or fewer, which includes conjunctions, short prepositions and all articles, are of lower case. All the points should be transferred in non-verbal form. Students should use pencil to draw and should write the answers with pen. Don't add your own points. It should not exceed 1.5 pages. Non-verbal to verbal. Fact file, leaflet, bar graph, linear graph, chart, tree diagram, flow chart, do's and don'ts in tabular form will be given. You have to convert them to verbal form. It should be written in one paragraph. Speech. The title should be written in title case and should be double underlined. The speech should be written in minimum 3 paragraphs and should not exceed 1.5 pages. Address the gathering. Then introduction of yourself and the topic should be given. After that, explanation of the topic in detail should be done. Speech should be written in minimum 3 paragraphs. Reference to stories, examples or dreams which is appropriate to the topic can be given. You can add proverbs or sayings related to the topic in an appealing way. Rhetorical questions will add perfume to the speech. In the last paragraph, write the conclusion. End with thank you. View and counter view. View and counter view is like a debate. Counter view means an opposite or opposing view. If you are asked to write the viewpoints, you have to develop the points which are given and give a proper title. Viewpoints are written in favor of the topic. If you are asked to write the counter view, you have to write the opposite points to the viewpoints and give your own title related to your points. The title should be written in title case and should be double underlined. View and counter view should be written in minimum 2 paragraphs each and should not exceed 1.5 pages. Write them in a clear and lucid style. View and counter view taken together is a debate. So when you are asked to write a debate during an exam, you have to write view and also the counter view. Expansion of an idea. The title should be written in title case. It should be double underlined. We should write the expansion in minimum 3 paragraphs and in not more than 1.5 pages. Related proverbs and quotations can be written. Any story related to the topic can be written in 3 or 4 lines in between so that it would add meaning to the expansion. Report writing. The title should be written in title case. It should be double underlined. The title should be followed by a hyphen in the next line. You have to write the words by student reporter next to the hyphen. In the next line, write the place and date near the left margin. For example, Mumbai, 27th January. Only the facts should be written. Opinion should not be written. Report writing should be written in third person and also in the past tense. If the report writing contains direct speech in between, then you can use any person and any tense for those lines which contain the direct speech. The report should be written in only one paragraph. Developing a story. The title should be written in title case and should be double underlined. The story should be written in minimum 2 paragraphs and should not exceed 1.5 pages. The story should be short and well organized, consisting of about 100 to 150 words. The sequence of events in the story should flow naturally and easily in their order of occurrence. Proverbs and quotations that go well with the story can be included. Narrating an experience. The title should be written in title case and should be double underlined. It should be written in minimum 2 paragraphs and should not exceed 1.5 pages. Use your own imagination and creativity while writing it. If the beginning is given, begin your narration with the given beginning and write proper conclusion. If the ending is given, begin your narration in such a way that you get the given ending.
Click the link in the description box for the examples of the explained writing skills.